Today we're going to make a terrarium. You may have received a kit from me, or maybe you went to the store and bought your own supplies, but you should have at least one glass container and probably an epiphyte, which is this air plant. If you can't find an epiphyte, you can change this to a succulent, and if you're using a succulent, you will need to add soil. If you're using the air plants don't need soil. They do not need soil, so you don't have any soil in here at all. What you'll use is some sand. I have two different types of sand. There's this white colored natural looking sand. Then I also have a coral colored sand. You can buy a huge bag of colored sand at an art supply store for about under $3. And then these are little bits of charcoal where you can get those at an art supply store, and also you could probably find these at like a Home Depot or a Lowe's in the nursery area. And then I also have some decorative materials, moss, rocks, and shells. You could even use, like, if you have any little toys at your house. I know my daughter has made some of these before and has put in like old dice and little, just little teeny knick-knack kind of toys, just to make it kind of a decorative container. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your globe, you're gonna put in your sand. You don't need a lot. Then you're gonna probably put about a teaspoon of charcoal in there. You can see there's not a lot of charcoal in the one that I already set up. So you put about a teaspoon of charcoal, and you can put your decorative items any way that you want. And then you're going to put your air plant in. Okay. So we get your air plant. Put it in your container. Sorry about that. And that's it. It's super simple. The cool thing about air plants is that they just need to be put on a shelf or hung up. If you have some twine, you can hang them up with some twine in a window. If you have a cat, you might want to make sure you keep them away from a cat because sometimes they like to eat plants. The way that you take care of your air plant is about once a week. You might want to set yourself a reminder. About once a week, you take it out of this globe, put it in a cup of water, sit it in the cup of water for 20 to 40 minutes, take it out, let it dry a little bit, and then put it back inside your globe. Just make sure you let it dry a little bit before you put it in the globe because you don't want it to get fungus. In fact, the charcoal that's in there is to help prevent any extra moisture and prevent any fungus. And that is it. That is your air plant. The technical name for the air plant is called an epiphyte. Starts with an E, epiphyte. All right, thank you, and I hope you like building this air plant terrarium.